I'm still waiting on my shifter to get here for my new dog box transmission, and while I wanted to wait to cut this trans tunnel out until I had the shifter in hand, we don't have time for that. So I'm going to walk you through my process on going through a project like this when we don't necessarily have all the pieces we need to do it. Did I mention it's day 33 of posting on social media every single day for the rest of the year? With a project like this, one of the most important things to know is what exactly do you want? I may not know how I want to do it because I don't have my shifter here, but I know what I want to accomplish. And with that, we can at least get moving in the right direction. I know where the trans is going to go, and I have a roundabout idea of how much space the shifter is going to take up. So with that in mind, we can mark out some rough cuts, and keep in mind you can always cut more. So I'll cut everything a little long, and then once we have the shifter, the trans, and everything in place, if I have to cut an extra ½ inch off here or there, it's no big deal. For this spot specifically, I know the end of the shifter linkage is somewhere up here, so we're going to have to cut at least that far up, but I want to keep this seam intact because this is where the floorboard meets the trans tunnel, and this is all factory spot welded together. I'd like to keep this structure in place. So we're going to cut right above this, and we'll use this seam as our cut line as well. As I've done in the past, just drilled a couple holes with where I want my cuts to be. I did just realize this hole was cut on the wrong side. Figure that out later. Well, there's no going back now. Definitely have a lot of cleanup work to do. I think we're off to a good start though. I think that's gonna give us more than enough room for our shifter. We still saved a lot of the structural stuff, like all these little extra bends and things are more structure. I wanted to keep this as much as I could. That's another example of something I overthought for way too long, and I decided today was the day I was gonna take action and figure it out as I went, because even though I don't have the shifter here, I'm still able to think through where things should go. And like I said, I just didn't cut the maximum amount, right? I left a little meat on the bone, so once I have the shifter and the trans and everything in place, we can fine tune it to exactly what we need. But I think we're off to a good start. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you tomorrow.